My beloved, I want you to know something very important. I hear every word you speak. Every whisper, every prayer, and even the thoughts you keep hidden deep within your heart, they all reach me. You are never unheard, never forgotten, and never alone. Even when it feels like no one else understands, I do. In the silence of your darkest nights, I am there, listening carefully to every sigh and every hope you dare to voice. When you call out to me, I do not ignore you. There are times when the answers might not come as quickly as you want them to, but trust me, they come at exactly the right time. Every prayer you've whispered has been precious to me. Your words matter more than you realize, and every one of them is important. Sometimes you may feel like you are talking into the void, wondering if anyone hears you. But I am here, always listening. You can trust in that. When you come to me with your concerns, your joys, your questions, and your fears, I receive them with open arms. My heart is never closed to you, even when it seems like the world has turned its back. I care for you more than you know, and I am constantly working behind the scenes, even in the moments when you cannot see it. Now, let's take a moment together. If you believe that I am always listening, type these words: God hears me and answers my prayers. In the quietness of your heart, when the world seems overwhelming, I am the steady presence that never leaves. Do not think that your prayers are going unanswered. Sometimes, what you ask for needs preparation before you can receive it. I am aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to bring about the best for you. Be patient with me and trust that my timing is perfect. You may not understand right now, but soon you will see how everything fits together. There is no need to feel anxious when you come before me. You don't have to have the perfect words or speak in a certain way for me to understand. I know your heart, and I hear the emotions behind your words. Every time you come to me, I am there, ready to respond with love and care. Sometimes I answer in ways that you don't expect, through a change in circumstances, a new opportunity, or even in the peace that fills your heart. But know this, I never ignore you. If you believe that I am working behind the scenes for your good, right, God is in control of my life. My beloved, I want you to know that you are never walking through life alone. Every step you take, I am right there beside you. Even in the times when the path seems unclear, or when the obstacles feel too big to overcome, I am with you. You don't have to carry your burdens on your own. Lean on me, for my strength will support you when you feel weak. Each day, as you move forward in life, I guide your steps. Even when you're unsure of what to do, trust that I am leading you. It's okay to not have all the answers right now. That's why I am here, to guide you through every decision, every challenge, and every moment of uncertainty. Together, we will navigate life's twists and turns. All I ask is that you keep your heart open to my guidance. You may not always notice it, but my footsteps are in sync with yours. When you feel lost or confused, remember that I am walking with you, holding your hand, and lighting your way. I am your constant companion, and you can always rely on me. You don't need to be afraid of the unknown because I have already gone ahead of you and prepared the way. Trust that where I lead you is good. If you trust that I am walking beside you, type, God walks with me every day. When challenges come, remember that you don't have to face them alone. I am your strength and your shield. You may stumble at times, but I am here to catch you when you fall. Don't be afraid to lean on me, for I am strong enough to carry both you and your burdens. You don't have to be perfect or have it all figured out. Just take one step at a time and know that I am guiding you through it all. I see the path ahead of you, and though it may have some rough patches, you can rest in the assurance that I am leading you towards something beautiful. My love for you is endless, and I want only the best for you. Sometimes that means going through hard times, but trust that each challenge is shaping you for greater things ahead. If you believe that I am guiding your path, right, God is leading me to something better. My child, let me remind you of something powerful. My love for you is unshakable, unbreakable, and eternal. There is nothing in this world that can separate you from my love. It is the source of your strength, the light that guides you through the darkest nights, and the comfort that wraps around you when you feel alone. You are deeply loved by me, and that love will carry you through every trial. When life feels overwhelming and when doubt creeps in, remember that my love is your foundation. It is not based on what you do or how you perform, but simply on the fact that you are mine. I created you, and I cherish you more than you can imagine. You never have to earn my love, it is freely given. Let this truth sink deep into your heart and bring you peace. My love is like a shield, protecting you from the lies that try to steal your joy and peace. When fear whispers in your ear, reminding you of your weaknesses, stand firm in the knowledge that my love is stronger than any fear. Let it strengthen you, give you courage, and renew your spirit. No matter what you face, my love is always there to lift you up. If you believe that my love is your strength, type, God's love makes me strong. There is no challenge too big that my love cannot overcome. When you feel weak, remember that you can always draw from my strength. I will never let you go, and I will never abandon you. Even when others fail you or circumstances don't go as planned, my love remains constant. It is the one thing you can always count on. When you feel worn down by the pressures of life, come to me. I am here, ready to refresh your spirit and fill you with new strength. Just as a shepherd cares for his flock, I care for you. Rest in my love and let it restore you. You don't have to carry everything on your own. My love is your source of power, and I am always here to help you. If you believe that my love will carry you through every trial, right, God's love never fails. Dear one, I know how hard it can be to wait, especially when you've been praying for something so deeply. But I want you to understand that my timing is perfect, even when it doesn't seem like it. I see the bigger picture, and I am orchestrating everything in your life for good. Sometimes, what looks like a delay is actually my protection or preparation for something better. Waiting is not easy, and I understand that. But I am using this time to grow you, to strengthen your faith, and to prepare you for what's coming. Trust that when the time is right, the doors will open and the answers will come. I have not forgotten you or your prayers. In fact, I am working behind the scenes right now, setting everything into motion. While you wait, remember that I am with you every step of the way. You are not waiting alone, and you are not forgotten. I am using this time to develop your character, deepen your faith, and draw you closer to me. It may not feel like it now, but this season of waiting is not wasted. If you trust my timing, type, God's timing is perfect. Sometimes, it's in the waiting that you learn the most about me. You discover my faithfulness, my provision, and my ability to work all things for good. Trust that I am using this time to shape you into the person you need to be for the blessings that are coming. Don't rush the process. Instead, lean into me and let me guide you through this season with patience and trust. The waiting will end, and when it does, you will see how everything has come together perfectly. My plans for you are good, and they are unfolding in ways that will bless you more than you can imagine. Trust me and hold on to hope, knowing that I am working even when you can't see it. If you believe that I am working behind the scenes for your good, right, God is preparing me for something amazing. My dear child, life brings challenges that sometimes feel too heavy to bear. But I am here to tell you that you do not have to carry these burdens on your own. I am always ready to help you, to share the weight you feel on your shoulders. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for you to lean on me, and I will never let you down. When storms come into your life, do not fear. You are not battling them alone. I am your strength when you are weak, your comfort when you are hurting, and your guide when you are lost. Every time you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am right there with you, walking alongside you through every difficulty. You do not need to face anything by yourself. I know that some days feel harder than others. There are moments when you question whether you have the strength to keep going. But my child, you do. You have the strength because I have given it to you. Even when you feel like you have nothing left, you can tap into my endless reservoir of power and grace. I will carry you when you feel like you can no longer take another step. If you believe that I am carrying you through your hardest times, right, God gives me strength when I am weak. When challenges arise, do not let fear control you. Fear may whisper that you are not enough, that the road is too difficult, or that you will not make it. But those are lies. You are stronger than you think because I am with you, and I will never let you walk alone. Every challenge, every obstacle is an opportunity for you to grow and to see how powerful my love and strength are in your life. Do not let the trials of life steal your joy or peace. They are temporary, but my love and my guidance are eternal. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will show you the way through. The path may not always be easy, but with me by your side, you will overcome. Your victory is already secured because I am with you, and I have gone ahead of you to prepare the way. If you trust that I will guide you through every challenge, right, God is my guide and strength. My beloved, I want you to know that I am always speaking to you. Sometimes it may not be through a loud voice or dramatic sign, but through the quiet stillness of your heart. You don't need to search far and wide to hear me. I am right here, waiting to speak to you in the simple moments of life. In the quiet of a sunrise, in the laughter of a friend, or in the calm after a storm, my voice is there. It is gentle but powerful, always present to guide you and reassure you. You just need to slow down and listen. The world can be noisy and chaotic, but in the stillness, that is where you will hear me the clearest. Take a moment each day to be still, to quiet your mind and your heart. In those moments, I will meet you there. I am constantly speaking to you through the beauty of creation, through the kindness of others, and even through the quiet thoughts in your mind. Open your heart, and you will find that I am always near, always ready to speak words of love, encouragement, and guidance. If you believe that I speak to you in stillness, right, God speaks to me in quiet moments. You do not have to strain to hear me. I am not far away. My voice is like a soft whisper, always there if you take the time to listen. When the world feels overwhelming, come to me. Find a moment of peace and quiet, and I will fill your heart with the words you need to hear. My voice will calm your fears, guide your steps, and remind you that you are never alone. Even when you're not sure what to do next, listen for my voice. It may come through the beauty of a sunset, the comfort of a loved one's hug, or the peace that fills your heart when you pray. I am always communicating with you, giving you the wisdom you need for each day. Trust that I am guiding you even when life feels uncertain. If you trust that I am always speaking to you, right, God's voice guides me every day. My child, there is nothing more powerful than my love for you. It surrounds you like a fortress, guarding you from every attack, every fear, and every doubt. You are never unprotected because I have placed my love over you, like a shield that nothing can break through. When you feel vulnerable or afraid, remember that my love is your ultimate protection. The world may throw challenges your way, but none of them can harm you when you are wrapped in my love. I am watching over you constantly, protecting you from things you cannot even see. You may face hardships, but I will never let them destroy you. My love is stronger than anything that comes against you. When you walk through life, know that you are safe in my care. No weapon formed against you will prosper because I am guarding you with all my might. I have assigned angels to watch over you, and I myself am always watching, always present. You are never outside of my care. If you believe that my love protects you, right, God's love is my shield. You may not always see the dangers around you, but trust that I do. I see everything, and I am constantly working to protect you from harm. Sometimes, I prevent things from happening that you will never know about. Other times, I allow you to face challenges, but even in those moments, my love is there, guiding you and shielding you from ultimate harm. Trust in my protection, and do not be afraid. Whatever comes your way, remember that I am stronger. My love is greater than any threat, any problem, and any fear. You are safe in my hands, and I will never let you go. My love for you is a constant source of safety and peace. If you trust that I am protecting you every day, right, God keeps me safe in His love. Dear one, life is a journey, and with each step, you are growing and becoming more of who I created you to be. There are moments of joy, moments of hardship, and moments of learning. But through it all, I am shaping you into the person I know you can become. Each experience, whether good or bad, is part of your growth. When you face difficulties, do not be discouraged. These are not meant to harm you, but to help you grow stronger. Every challenge you overcome makes you more resilient, more faithful, and more prepared for the future. I am using every moment of your life to teach you, to guide you, and to bring you closer to me. It is not always easy, but remember that I am with you every step of the way. You are not growing alone. I am like a gardener, tending to you with love and care, ensuring that you flourish and thrive. Sometimes growth requires patience, but trust that in time, you will see the beautiful fruits of your journey. If you trust that I am helping you grow, right, God is helping me become stronger every day. The growth I am leading you through is not just about becoming a better person, it's about becoming more connected to me. As you trust me more, as you rely on my guidance, your faith deepens and your relationship with me grows. That is the most important part of this journey, knowing me more fully and experiencing my love in new ways. Do not rush the process. Growth takes time, and I am not in a hurry. I am patiently working with you, shaping your life and your heart. Every day is an opportunity for you to grow closer to me, to learn more about my ways, and to trust me more. Embrace this journey with joy, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. If you believe that I am shaping you for something greater, right, God is preparing me for a beautiful future. My dear child, I have so many blessings in store for you. You may not see them all right now, but trust me, they are coming. I have been working behind the scenes, preparing good things for your future. Every step you have taken has been leading you to a place of greater joy, peace, and fulfillment. Sometimes, the road has been hard, and you may have wondered if the blessings would ever come. But they are on their way. I have not forgotten the desires of your heart. I know what you need, and I am preparing to pour out my blessings on you in ways that will surprise and delight you. The key to receiving these blessings is to keep your heart open. Do not let fear, doubt, or worry close you off from what I want to give you. My blessings are for you, and they are coming. Trust that I know the perfect time to release them into your life. If you are ready to receive my blessings, right, God's blessings are coming to me. Sometimes, the blessings come in ways you don't expect. They might not always look like what you imagined, but trust that I know exactly what you need. I am always working for your good, and my gifts to you are always perfect. Be open to receiving them in whatever form they come, and know that they are a reflection of my deep love for you. As you walk forward, keep your heart filled with hope. The road ahead is filled with more blessings than you can imagine. I have great things in store for you, and each step you take brings you closer to the fulfillment of those promises. You are not walking this path alone. I am with you, guiding you into a future filled with joy and purpose. If you believe that I have great blessings in store for you, right, God has amazing plans for my life. My beloved child, I know the plans I have for you, and they are more magnificent than you could ever imagine. Sometimes, it's hard for you to see past the moment, especially when life feels overwhelming or uncertain. But trust me, my vision for your life extends far beyond what you can see. I am working on a future that is filled with hope, purpose, and abundant joy. Every detail of your life is known to me. Nothing escapes my attention. I see the big picture, the past, the present, and the future. And with all that knowledge, I have created a beautiful plan for you, one that weaves together everything you've been through and everything you're becoming. It is a plan for your good, to give you hope and a future. You may feel uncertain about the path ahead, but I am not. I have already walked before you, clearing the way and setting things in place. Every step you take is part of my divine blueprint, designed to lead you toward the fulfillment of your purpose. Even when it feels like you're wandering, know that you're never lost when you are with me. I will always guide you. If you believe that my plans for you are good, right, God's plans for my life are perfect. There are moments in life when things don't go the way you expect. You may feel disappointed or confused, wondering why things didn't turn out the way you hoped. But remember this, my plans are always greater than yours. Sometimes, I close doors not to deny you, but to protect you or to lead you to something better. Trust that every detour has a purpose, and every delay is preparing you for greater blessings. Even when life seems to take unexpected turns, trust that I am still in control. I know what's best for you, and I will never lead you astray. Hold on to my promises, for they are sure and steadfast. You may not always understand the journey, but you can trust that the destination is worth it. I am leading you toward a future that is filled with hope and peace, far beyond your wildest dreams. If you trust that my plans are greater than your own, right, God's plans are bigger than my worries. My precious one, there is something I want you to remember every single day. You are never alone. No matter what life throws your way, no matter how difficult the journey may seem, I am with you always. From the moment you wake up in the morning until you close your eyes at night, my presence is with you, surrounding you with love and protection. There may be times when you feel isolated, misunderstood, or forgotten. But I assure you, I have never left your side. Even in your loneliest moments, I am right there, holding you close. My love for you is constant and unwavering, a source of comfort and strength when you feel like no one else understands. When life feels heavy and you feel burdened by your circumstances, come to me. Lean into my presence and let me give you peace. You are not carrying your burdens alone. I am here to lift them with you. Every tear you've cried, every fear you've faced, I've seen it all. And through it all, I've been with you, guiding you, comforting you, and giving you the strength to keep going. If you believe that I am always with you, right, God is with me every step of the way. You don't need to face life's challenges by yourself. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel lost, I am your guide. When you feel afraid, I am your peace. I will never abandon you, no matter what you're going through. My love is a constant refuge, a safe place for you to run to whenever you need it. Let my presence fill your heart with peace. You don't have to have all the answers or figure everything out on your own. I am here, walking beside you through every season of life. You are never forgotten, never overlooked, and never abandoned. I am always watching over you, protecting you, and ensuring that you are never alone on this journey. If you believe that I will never leave you, right, God is my constant companion. My beloved, trust is the foundation of our relationship. I know it's not always easy to trust, especially when life is full of uncertainties. But I am asking you to trust me completely, with all your heart, mind, and soul. Trusting me means letting go of your fears, your worries, and your doubts, and believing that I have everything under control. When you trust me, you open the door for my blessings to flow freely into your life. Trust is not just a feeling, it's a choice. It's choosing to believe that I am who I say I am and that my promises are true. It's choosing to let go of control and allowing me to lead you, even when you can't see the way ahead. There will be times when trusting me feels difficult, especially when life takes unexpected turns. But remember, I see the whole picture. I know what's coming, and I am already preparing the way for you. Even when you don't understand why things are happening the way they are, trust that I am working everything out for your good. If you trust me to guide you, right, I trust God with my life. Trusting me requires surrender. It means letting go of the need to know every detail and every answer. You don't have to have it all figured out, because I already do. When you release control and trust me, you will find a deep sense of peace. You will no longer have to carry the weight of worry and anxiety, because you'll know that I've got everything in my hands. Let your trust in me grow each day. The more you trust me, the more you will see my hand at work in your life. You will begin to notice the small blessings, the answered prayers, and the ways I protected you without you even realizing it. Trust is the key to experiencing the fullness of my love and grace in your life. If you believe that trusting me will bring peace, right, I choose to trust God fully. My beloved child, peace is something I long to give you. It's not the kind of peace the world offers, but a deeper, more lasting peace that comes from knowing me. It's a peace that transcends all understanding, a peace that fills your heart even when life feels chaotic or uncertain. This peace is my gift to you, and I want you to embrace it fully. The peace I give is not dependent on your circumstances. It's not something that fades when things go wrong. My peace is constant because it flows from my presence. When you are connected to me, you will experience a calmness that the world cannot shake. Even in the midst of storms, my peace will anchor you, keeping you steady. To experience this peace, you must come to me and lay down your worries. Let go of the things that are weighing you down. I know the burdens you carry, and I am inviting you to release them into my hands. When you do, you will feel a lightness in your spirit, and my peace will flood your heart. If you believe that I will give you peace, right, God's peace is my anchor. You do not need to live in fear or anxiety. I have given you the power to rise above those feelings through my peace. When the world around you feels overwhelming, come to me. Spend time in my presence, and I will renew your spirit. My peace will refresh you and give you the strength to face whatever comes your way. Let this peace guide your heart and your mind. When decisions need to be made, when challenges arise, let my peace lead you. It will help you make wise choices and keep your heart from being troubled. My peace is a compass that points you toward the best path, the path I have laid out for you. If you choose to embrace my peace, right, God's peace will lead my heart. Dear one, faith is a powerful force. It is through faith that you will overcome the challenges and obstacles in your life. When you put your trust in me and believe in my promises, your faith becomes a shield that protects you from doubt and fear. I want you to know that your faith, even as small as a mustard seed, can move mountains. There will be times when your faith is tested, but do not be discouraged. These tests are opportunities for your faith to grow stronger. Each challenge you face with faith brings you closer to me and helps you to see just how powerful I am. Do not give up when things get tough. Hold on to your faith, and I will see you through. Faith is believing in what you cannot see. It's trusting that I am working, even when you don't see the results right away. Your faith is like a seed that grows over time. As you continue to trust me, you will see the fruits of your faith in your life. The more you believe, the more you will experience my power and my blessings. If you believe that faith can overcome anything, right, my faith in God is unshakable. Your faith is your victory. It is through faith that you will overcome the world. When fear tries to creep in, stand firm in your belief that I am with you, and I am greater than any challenge you face. Do not let doubt cloud your mind. Remember my promises and hold on to them tightly, for they are your lifeline in times of trouble. When you feel your faith wavering, come to me. I will strengthen you and remind you of who I am. You do not have to rely on your own strength to have faith. I am here to support you, to lift you up, and to encourage you every step of the way. Together, we will overcome every obstacle, and you will see the victory that I have promised. If you believe that I will help you overcome, right, with God, I will overcome every challenge. My beloved child, there is incredible power in gratitude. When you choose to focus on the blessings in your life, you open the door for even more blessings to flow in. Gratitude shifts your heart from focusing on what you lack to recognizing all that you already have. It is in this attitude of thankfulness that your spirit becomes lighter and joy begins to overflow. I want you to know that I am always working in your life, providing for you in ways both big and small. Each day is a gift, full of moments of grace that I have woven into your journey. When you take time to notice and give thanks, your heart aligns with mine, and you begin to see the world through eyes of wonder and appreciation. Gratitude changes everything. Even when life feels difficult, there is always something to be thankful for. Whether it's the sunrise that signals a new day, the food on your table, or the love of those around you, these are all gifts from me. The more you practice gratitude, the more you will see my hand at work in your life. It's not about ignoring the hard things, but about recognizing that, even in the hard times, I am still blessing you. If you are grateful for the blessings in your life, right, thank you, God, for all you do for me. Gratitude also draws you closer to me. When you thank me for the things in your life, your relationship with me deepens. It's like a conversation between two friends. When you acknowledge the good things I've done for you, it opens the door for even more communication, more blessings, and more connection. I love hearing your heart filled with thankfulness. As you continue to walk through life, make gratitude a daily practice. Even in moments of struggle, take a breath and find something to be thankful for. It could be as simple as the breath in your lungs or the strength to face another day. Every time you give thanks, you are planting seeds of joy in your life that will grow and flourish. Gratitude is the gateway to peace, contentment, and joy. If you believe that gratitude opens the door to joy, right, I am thankful for God's goodness in my life. My dear one, I know there are times when life feels like a raging storm and you wonder if you'll ever find peace again. But I want you to remember this: I am your shelter in the storm. No matter how fierce the winds blow or how high the waves rise, you can always find safety and refuge in me. I am the calm in the midst of chaos, and I will never let you be overwhelmed. When the storms of life come, do not be afraid. You are not facing them alone. I am with you, right by your side, shielding you from harm and guiding you through the tempest. Just as a lighthouse stands firm in the storm, guiding ships to safety, I am your constant source of light and hope, showing you the way through the darkest moments. In these times of trouble, it's easy to feel scared or anxious, but I want you to trust in me. You may not always understand why the storm is happening, but know that I am using it for a greater purpose. Even the fiercest storm can shape you, strengthen you, and draw you closer to me. I will not allow the storm to destroy you, rather, it will refine you, and you will come out stronger on the other side. If you believe that I am your shelter, right, God is my refuge in the storm. Sometimes, the storm is not meant to be avoided, but to be faced with faith. The winds may blow, but they cannot blow you off course if you are anchored in me. Hold tightly to my promises, and let them be the rock that keeps you grounded. No matter how violent the storm, you can find peace in knowing that I am in control, and I will never let you go. Remember, the storm will pass. It will not last forever. There is always a calm that follows, and in that calm, you will see how I have been with you all along. You will see the lessons learned, the strength gained, and the growth that occurred. So do not fear the storm, embrace it, knowing that I am your protector, your guide, and your safe harbor. If you believe that I will guide you through the storm, right, God will lead me through every trial. My beloved, I know that there are times when you feel weighed down by guilt, shame, or regret. You may feel as though you've made mistakes that cannot be undone or that you've strayed too far from me. But I want to assure you that my forgiveness is always available to you. There is nothing you have done that I cannot forgive, no mistake too great that my love cannot cover. When you come to me with a sincere heart, seeking forgiveness, I am quick to forgive. I do not hold your past mistakes against you. Instead, I offer you a fresh start, a clean slate, and a new beginning. My love for you is unconditional, and my grace is endless. You do not need to live in the shadow of your past. I have already washed it away. Forgiveness is a gift I freely give to you, not because you've earned it, but because I love you. When you ask for my forgiveness, I cast your sins as far as the east is from the west. I remember them no more. You are not defined by your past, but by who you are in me, loved, forgiven, and made new. If you believe in the power of my forgiveness, right, God's forgiveness makes me new. It's important to not only receive my forgiveness, but also to forgive yourself. I have already let go of your past, and I want you to do the same. Stop carrying the weight of guilt and shame. It does not belong to you anymore. When I forgive you, I also restore you, giving you the strength to move forward without the burden of regret. Let go of what has been holding you back. I am not focused on where you've been, but on where you're going. My plan for you is full of hope and new possibilities. The past is behind you, and with my forgiveness, you are free to walk in a future filled with peace, joy, and purpose. Accept my grace and let it propel you into a life of freedom. If you are ready to walk in my forgiveness, right, I am forgiven and I am free. My dear one, there will be times in life when the road feels long and the promise I have given you seems far away. But I want you to keep your eyes on the promise, no matter how distant it may seem. I have not forgotten my promises to you, and I will fulfill every single one of them in my perfect time. The waiting may feel difficult, but know that I am faithful. It's easy to become discouraged when things don't happen as quickly as you hoped. But I want you to trust that my timing is always right. What I have promised, I will bring to pass. Even in the waiting, I am working behind the scenes, preparing the way for the fulfillment of my word. You may not see it yet, but trust that it is coming. While you wait, do not lose hope. Keep your faith strong by remembering my past faithfulness. Look at how I have carried you through before, how I provided for you, and how I've never let you down. Let these memories fuel your hope for the future, knowing that if I was faithful then, I will be faithful now. If you believe in the fulfillment of my promises, right, God's promises never fail. Waiting is not easy, but it is not wasted. During this time, I am strengthening your faith, building your character, and preparing you for the blessing that is coming. Do not be discouraged by delays or detours. They are all part of my divine plan to bring you into the fullness of what I have for you. Trust that every step you take brings you closer to the promise. Hold on to my word, and let it be the anchor for your soul. When doubt tries to creep in, remind yourself of what I have spoken over your life. My promises are sure, and they are not dependent on circumstances. They are backed by my power, my love, and my unwavering faithfulness. You will see them fulfilled. Keep your eyes on the promise. If you trust that I am faithful to fulfill my promises, right, God's promises are coming to pass in my life. My child, I created you with a purpose. You are not here by accident, and your life is not without meaning. I have designed you uniquely with gifts, talents, and passions that I want to use for something greater. There is a reason for your existence, and I want you to live a life of purpose, knowing that every moment matters. Sometimes, you may feel like you're just going through the motions, unsure of what your purpose is or how to find it. But let me reassure you that your purpose is rooted in me. As you draw closer to me and seek my will for your life, I will reveal more and more of the plan I have for you. It is a good plan, one that will bring you fulfillment and joy. Living with purpose means living intentionally. It means using the gifts I've given you to make a difference in the world around you. You don't have to wait for a grand moment or a big opportunity. Your purpose is found in the small, everyday moments, as well as the big ones. Trust that I am guiding you toward your purpose every single day. If you believe that I have a purpose for your life, right, God has a purpose for me. Your purpose is not just about what you do, but about who you are becoming. I want you to grow in love, compassion, and faith, becoming more like me with each passing day. As you live out your purpose, you will find that it is not just about what you accomplish, but about the relationships you build and the love you share with others. Do not worry if you're unsure of what your purpose looks like right now. I am revealing it to you step by step. As you follow me, the path will become clearer, and you will begin to see the impact you are making. Trust that I am using you in ways you may not even realize, and your purpose is unfolding exactly as it should. If you trust that I am leading you to your purpose, right, God is guiding me toward my true purpose. My precious child, I want you to know that the future I have planned for you is filled with hope. You may face moments of uncertainty where the path ahead seems unclear or even overwhelming, but I want you to trust in this truth. I am the God of hope, and I am always leading you towards something greater. No matter what today looks like, your future in me is bright. I know the plans I have for you, and they are plans for good, not for harm. Sometimes it's easy to focus on what isn't going right, but I ask you to lift your eyes higher and see what I am doing in your life. Even in times of difficulty, I am preparing you for a future filled with joy, peace, and purpose. Every step you take with me is leading you toward that promised future. When doubt or fear creeps in about what lies ahead, remember that I am in control. The unknown can be scary, but I already know what is coming, and I am preparing you for it. You are never walking into the future alone. I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and ensuring that what is coming is good. Trust in the hope I have placed before you. If you believe that your future is filled with hope, right, God is leading me to a hopeful future. The challenges you face today are not the end of your story. They are merely stepping stones on the way to something greater. What may feel like a setback is often a setup for a breakthrough. Keep your heart focused on the hope I have given you, knowing that I am working everything out for your good. Your future is not in the hands of fate or chance, it is securely in my hands. Hold tightly to hope, even when life feels uncertain. I am the God who turns impossible situations into possibilities. I am the God who brings beauty from ashes and restores what has been lost. Your future is filled with my promises, and those promises are sure. Keep your eyes on me, and trust that I am taking you to a place of peace and joy. If you believe that I am working out your future, right, God holds my future in His hands. My dear child, you are not just here to exist, you are here to shine. I have placed a light within you, a light that is meant to brighten the world around you. There is a purpose for your life that goes beyond your own needs and desires. You are called to be a light in this world, to reflect my love and my truth to those who are in darkness. You may not always feel like you're making a difference, but trust me, you are. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, and every moment of love you share is a reflection of the light I have placed within you. It doesn't matter how big or small the gesture, each one matters, and each one spreads my love further into the world. Sometimes, the world can feel dark, and it's easy to think that your light isn't enough. But remember this, even the smallest light can pierce the deepest darkness. You may not see the full impact of your actions, but trust that I am using you to touch the lives of others. You are my vessel, and through you, my love and grace shine brightly. If you believe that you are a light in this world, right, God's light shines through me. Don't hide the light I've given you. Let it shine boldly, even when the world feels heavy or uncertain. The love and compassion you show others are powerful tools for transforming hearts and bringing hope. Every time you reflect my love, you are pushing back the darkness. Don't underestimate the power of the light within you. Through it, I am changing the world one person at a time. You are called to be a beacon of hope, a source of encouragement, and a reflection of my love. Wherever you go, my light goes with you, shining brightly for all to see. Let your life be a testimony of my goodness, and let others see the hope and joy that come from knowing me. You are a light, and the world needs what you have to offer. If you believe that I am using you to bring light, right, I will let God's light shine through me. My beloved, there is nothing you need that I cannot provide. I am your provider, the source of everything good in your life. When you are in need, come to me, and I will supply what is necessary. Whether it is physical needs, emotional support, or spiritual guidance, I am here to take care of you. You do not need to live in fear of lack, because I am the God of abundance. Sometimes, you may feel anxious about the future or uncertain about how your needs will be met. But I want you to trust me in every season of life. I know exactly what you need even before you ask, and I am already preparing to meet those needs. You are not forgotten, and I will never leave you to fend for yourself. I am always working on your behalf. You can trust me to provide for you, just as I provide for the birds of the air and the flowers of the field. They do not worry about tomorrow, and neither should you. I care for you even more than them, and I will always ensure that you have what you need. Come to me with your concerns, and I will give you peace, knowing that I am your provider. If you believe that I will always provide for you, right, God is my provider, and I trust Him. Provision doesn't always look the way you expect. Sometimes, I provide through unexpected means or at unexpected times. But trust that I always know what's best for you, and I will never leave you without the resources you need. My provision is not just about material things. I provide peace, strength, wisdom, and love, all of which are just as important as any physical need. Let go of the worry and anxiety about how your needs will be met. I am already working out the details. Your job is to trust me, to come to me with a heart full of faith, and to believe that I am more than capable of providing for you. I am your shepherd, and I will lead you to green pastures. You will lack nothing, because I am your provider. If you trust in my provision, right, God's provision is more than enough for me. My child, life is not just about reaching a destination, it's about finding joy in the journey. I know that there are goals you are working toward, dreams you hope to fulfill, and promises you are waiting on. But I want you to understand that joy can be found not just in the fulfillment of those things, but in every step along the way. It's easy to become so focused on where you're going that you forget to enjoy where you are right now. But I am with you in every moment, and I have placed blessings along the path for you to discover. Each day is a gift filled with opportunities for joy, peace, and connection with me. Don't rush through life so quickly that you miss these moments. There is beauty in the process of growth, and there is joy to be found even in the challenges. Every step you take is shaping you, preparing you for the next season, and drawing you closer to me. Learn to embrace the journey, not just the destination. You will find that, in doing so, your life is filled with more joy, peace, and fulfillment than you ever thought possible. If you are ready to find joy in the journey, right, I choose to find joy in every step with God. Sometimes, the road may feel long, and you may wonder when you'll reach your destination. But don't let that steal your joy. I am walking with you, and together, we are building something beautiful. Enjoy the process, for it is in the process that you grow, learn, and become who I've called you to be. Each step is meaningful, and each moment matters. The journey itself is a gift. It's where you learn to trust me more, where your faith is deepened, and where you experience the fullness of my love. Don't rush through it. Take time to notice the blessings I've placed in your path, and let your heart be filled with gratitude for every step. I am with you on this journey, and I want you to find joy in it. If you trust that I am with you every step of the way, right, God is with me, and I will enjoy the journey. My beloved, faith is not just something you hold in your heart, it is something you live out in your actions. True faith is active, not passive. It's about trusting me so completely that you move forward even when you can't see the full picture. Faith in action is powerful, and it opens the door for miracles to happen in your life. When you step out in faith, you are showing me that you trust in my promises and believe in my power. It's easy to have faith when everything is going well, but real faith is demonstrated in the moments when you're unsure of what will happen next. Those are the moments when I ask you to trust me and move forward, believing that I will take care of the rest. I know that stepping out in faith can feel scary. It requires you to leave behind what is comfortable and step into the unknown. But remember this, I am already there in the unknown, preparing the way for you. When you act in faith, you are not walking alone. I am with you, guiding you and ensuring that each step leads you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. If you believe in the power of faith in action, right, I will step out in faith and trust God. Faith in action is what brings your prayers to life. It's not enough to simply hope for something, you must also be willing to take the steps I am calling you to take. Whether it's forgiving someone, starting a new project, or trusting me in a difficult situation, your actions show that you believe in me and my promises. And when you take that step, you will see how I begin to move on your behalf. Let your faith be more than just words. Let it be the driving force behind everything you do. When you act in faith, You are aligning your life with my will, and I will bless your obedience. Do not be afraid to take that step, no matter how uncertain things may seem. I am with you, and I will honor your faith by doing great things in your life. If you are ready to live out your faith, right, I will live my faith through my actions. My beloved child, I know there are moments when you feel weak, when the weight of the world seems too much to bear. But I want you to remember this: in your weakness, I am your strength. You do not have to face life's challenges on your own. When you feel like you can't go any further, I am here to carry you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. It's okay to feel tired, to admit that you need help. You were never meant to do this alone. I am always here, ready to support you, to lift you up, and to give you the strength you need to keep going. When you feel like giving up, turn to me, and I will renew your strength. I will give you the courage to face each new day with hope and resilience. You may think that being strong means never showing weakness, but true strength comes from knowing when to lean on me. You don't have to have all the answers or always be in control. I am the one who holds everything together, and I am more than capable of giving you the strength to overcome anything that comes your way. When you trust in me, you will find that even in your weakest moments, you are stronger than you ever thought possible. If you believe that I am your strength, right, God is my strength when I am weak. There will be times when life feels overwhelming, when the challenges seem too great. But in those moments, remember that I am greater than any challenge. I am your refuge, your fortress, and your shield. No matter what you are facing, my strength is more than enough to see you through. You don't have to fight your battles alone. I am with you, fighting on your behalf. When you are weary, come to me. I will give you rest. When you are overwhelmed, lean on me, and I will provide the peace and strength you need to keep going. You do not have to do this in your own power. My strength is available to you at all times, and I will never let you fall. Trust in me, and I will carry you through. If you trust that I will strengthen you in your weakness, right, God's strength is all I need. My beloved, the peace I offer you is not like the peace the world offers. It is deeper, more lasting, and unshakable. My peace is a gift that I freely give to you, and it is a peace that transcends all understanding. Even in the midst of life's storms, you can experience this peace, a calmness that comes from knowing that I am in control, that I am with you, and that everything will be okay. There are moments when life feels chaotic, when anxiety tries to steal your joy and fear tries to take over your heart. But in those moments, I want you to turn to me. Let my peace fill your heart and calm your mind. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I am here, ready to take your burdens and replace them with my perfect peace. This peace I give you is not dependent on your circumstances. It doesn't come and go based on what is happening around you. My peace is constant because it comes from me, and I am unchanging. When you live in my peace, you are anchored, no matter what life throws your way. You can walk through the darkest valleys and still experience the light of my peace. If you believe that I will give you peace, right, God's peace fills my heart. To fully experience my peace, you must surrender your worries to me. I know it's not always easy to let go of control, but when you release your anxieties and fears into my hands, you make room for my peace to fill the spaces where fear once lived. Trust that I am in control, and let my peace guard your heart and mind. In this peace, you will find rest. You will find the quiet assurance that everything is working out according to my plan. Even when things seem uncertain, my peace will guide you and give you the strength to move forward without fear. My peace is a gift I want you to experience every day of your life. Come to me, and let me fill you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. If you are ready to embrace my peace, right, God's peace calms my soul. My child, your words carry incredible power. Every word you speak has the ability to build up or tear down, to bring life or cause harm. I want you to be mindful of the words you speak, for they are a reflection of your heart and your faith. Just as I spoke the world into existence, I have given you the ability to use your words to create, to encourage, and to bring hope to those around you. When you speak words of love, kindness, and truth, you are reflecting my nature. Your words have the power to heal, to restore, and to uplift. But when words are spoken carelessly, they can also wound and bring pain. I want you to use your voice for good, to speak life into every situation, and to encourage others with the truth of my love. There is power in speaking my promises over your life. When you declare my truth with your words, you align your heart with my will. Speak words of faith, and watch how your life changes. Words of hope, love, and faith have the power to shift atmospheres and change hearts. Speak life, and you will see life all around you. If you believe in the power of your words, right, I will speak words of life and faith. I want you to also be mindful of the words you speak to yourself. Sometimes, the most damaging words are the ones you tell yourself in moments of doubt, fear, or frustration. But I want you to remember this: you are loved, cherished, and chosen by me. Speak my truth over your life. Replace negative thoughts with my promises, and watch how your perspective shifts. Your words are a powerful tool, not just in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. Every time you speak encouragement, every time you share my love with others, you are planting seeds of hope. Be generous with your words, and let them reflect the love and grace I have shown you. You have the power to bring light into dark places, simply by speaking words of kindness and truth. If you are ready to use your words to build others up, right, I will speak life into every situation. My beloved child, I know that there are moments in life when uncertainty feels overwhelming. The path ahead may seem unclear, and you may wonder where I am leading you. But I want to assure you that even when you cannot see the way forward, I am still guiding you. Trust me through the uncertainty, for I am the God who never leaves or forsakes you. There are times when you may not understand why things are happening the way they are. You may have questions, doubts, and even fears about the future. But I want you to know that I am working in ways you cannot yet see. My plans for you are good, and even in the midst of uncertainty, I am still in control. Trusting me doesn't mean you will always have all the answers. It means you are willing to walk by faith, even when the road ahead is foggy. I am your shepherd, and I will lead you step by step. You don't need to know the entire plan, you only need to trust that I am leading you in the right direction. I will never let you wander aimlessly. If you trust me in times of uncertainty, right, I trust God even when I can't see the way. The uncertainty you feel is not meant to weaken your faith, but to strengthen it. In these moments, you have the opportunity to lean more fully on me, to trust that I am holding you and guiding you even when you cannot see what lies ahead. I know the end from the beginning, and I have already prepared the way for you. When the future feels uncertain, come to me. Rest in my presence, and let me fill you with peace. You don't need to have all the answers because I do. Trust that my timing is perfect, and I am never late. What you see as uncertainty is part of my divine plan to grow your faith and deepen your trust in me. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am guiding your every step. If you are ready to trust me through the unknown, right, God is guiding my steps, even when the path is unclear. My beloved, I want you to know how deeply I love you and how precious you are to me. You are not defined by the opinions of others, by your past mistakes, or by the struggles you face. Your identity is found in me, and in me, you are chosen, loved, and valuable. I created you with care, and I see you as my beloved child. There may be times when the world tries to tell you that you are not enough or that you need to be someone different to be accepted. But I want you to remember this: you are enough just as you are. I created you with a unique purpose, and you don't need to change who you are to fit into the world's expectations. Your identity is secure in me. When you embrace your true identity in me, you will find peace and confidence. You don't need to strive to be someone else. You are already everything I designed you to be. Walk confidently in the knowledge that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and that I love you exactly as you are. If you believe that your identity is in me, right, I am who God says I am. Your worth is not based on what you do, but on who you are in me. You are my child, and that will never change. No mistake, no failure, no shortcoming can separate you from my love. I want you to see yourself the way I see you, cherished, valuable, and irreplaceable. Let go of the lies that tell you you are not enough. In me, you are more than enough. Embrace your identity in me, and let that identity guide your decisions, your thoughts, and your actions. When you know who you are in me, you will no longer seek validation from the world. You will walk in the confidence of knowing that you are loved unconditionally, chosen for a purpose, and secure in my hands. If you are ready to embrace your true identity in me, right, I am chosen and loved by God.